Hello, beautiful Earth Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, Sky Above, Earth Below. My name is Renee, and you're watching a timeless general pick-a-card reading. I wanted to keep it a bit lighthearted tonight, so we're doing a reading on where is your missing item. I am going to use tarot and oracle cards to describe where your missing item might be. This missing item could be, just about anything physical, a ring, something, piece of paper, a letter, whatever you may have lost, and hopefully you will be able to find something you've been missing. Okay, so I was called to do 4 groups for this reading instead of my usual 3, and we're going to be using my daughter's toy candy to choose groups, okay? You can choose 1 or more groups if you feel drawn to them, especially, if you've been looking for an item, maybe there might be clues for you in more than 1 group. Okay, so here is group number 1. Group number 2. Group number 3. And group number 4. Okay, up next is the Meditative Shuffle and then the readings to follow. Navigate as you wish using the timestamps below. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this toy candy, then this is your group. Okay, Group 1. I'm getting a few things already. First of all, if you chose this group, you may be a group that lost a ring or something metal. We've got the metal card here, so this could be your group. So what I'm seeing here is For some of you, we've got the Pilgrim card here and the Baby Steps card, as well as the Eight of Acorns, which is the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. And these cards in particular indicate for me travel or movement. So whatever you have lost, whether it be a ring or something else, it doesn't have to be metal. We just happen to have the metal card here. But whatever you have lost, it could be in or near something that moves. So when you're thinking back to where you may have lost it, would that have been in a car or a stroller or, something that you take with you somewhere, something you travel with? It could be lost like in your purse. One of the other themes I'm seeing here is sort of a cavernous area. So this metal card, it looks like a cave. It looks cavernous to me. When I saw this card, I immediately saw all the other red indicators in this group, as well as the back of the deck energies. So we have this kind of red cavernous area. We kind of have it here with the Pilgrim card as well. We also have this cavernous area that the bear is in, and there's red in it as well. We have this Knight of Wands card has like red, it's almost like a bowl shape, okay? We also have this here that's kind of creating a bowl shape upside down, or, something that is, I guess, cavernous. That's the only way I can really describe it. So I get the feeling that for some of you, your item may be in some kind of a bowl or a closet or a cubby, something of a cavernous nature that may be the color red. I'm definitely getting the feeling that wherever this is, for a lot of you, it's going to be near something that is red. We've also got like a cavernous symbol here as well. The other thing I'm seeing here is with this Knight of Wands and this child here, this Knight of Wands reminds me a little bit of like a child on a hobby horse. And this child has an animal as well. And so I'm thinking that for some of you, your lost item may be near a toy box or somewhere where your child plays. It could be actually near the child's animal. Okay, another thing I'm getting here is this Lynx card here. It's this cat energy. We also have the back of the deck card here. This is the Woodward card. I'll just hold it up. Hopefully you can see it well. He's got another cat here that looks like a lynx. He's also wearing a lynx pelt. So we've got like cat energy here. We also have dog energy. So I'm getting that for some of you, you could have lost your item near where your cat or your dog lounges around, where they like to play, even perhaps in a tree, if your cat likes to climb a tree, or next to their cat tree inside your house. There's tree imagery in here as well, so it could be near a cat tree, it could be near your dog's water bowl, or your cat's water bowl, wherever they eat. We have cat energy here too with the Strength card and the lion. So yeah, definitely getting for some of you that it could be near where your cat lays or lounges around. Another thing I'm getting here, we have the Eight of Acorns, which is the Eight of Wands, and the Strength card. Both of these cards are number 8. We also have the Eight of Crystals on the back of the deck energy here. So something about the number 8. Perhaps you see this like infinity symbol, like the shape of the number 8. Maybe what you've lost is near something of that shape, or maybe what you've lost is something that indicates infinity or forever. It could be near a clock. It actually could be a wedding ring that you lost, right? Because wedding rings indicate a forever commitment. But we want to know where it's at, not what you lost. So, I'm feeling like I'm just trying to gather. I'm just going to look at these 8 energies together and see if I notice any commonalities. I mean, we've got animals in all of these pictures. So what I'm noticing here is that these are all kind of nature-y cards. You could have lost your item outside. These are very large animals. You could have lost it near something large or heavy, something that would make maybe a loud noise or just have a large presence. With the acorns, you could have lost it near like an oak tree. We've got green here. I mean, you could have lost it in the grass. With the buffalo, I mean, kind of some of the things that come to mind for me are, like a gentle giant or something that is like rare or extinct, something that, whatever you have lost, it may be near something very rare, something large or rare. It could actually be, if you're a crystal person, it could actually be near your crystals. Okay, there's a whole bunch of quartz crystals, it looks like here. All right, so what else? What else do I see? Oh, another thing I saw, and it was kind of not as obvious, but you can see in this card here, this person is holding something round and blue. Okay, and I'm noticing in several cards that we have kind of round blue objects. So whatever you lost could be in a cup. I mean, even some of these cups are blue, not all of them, but we're looking at smaller round objects that may be blue. This card has a lot of blue in it, and this is the 3 of Cups, but there's like round cup type things in this picture, and it's got a lot of blue in it. This card was another back of the deck energy, something small, round, and blue. So for some of you, you may have lost something that was small, round, and blue. Even this card kind of gives me, I'm not sure which way we're doing this, yeah. It kind of gives me the same feeling. I mean, not exactly, but it's blue and round and, yeah. Okay, so these 2 cards here, I'm seeing kind of like, almost like a sacredness to them. This person here, you can't really see a face or anything, but they've got their hands kind of folded sort of in like prayer. There's a, one eye symbolism. This person looks like they're in meditation. So I'm getting the feeling of there's something sacred about those 2 cards. Also, this person walking through like a portal. So there's some sacredness to a few of these cards where you might have lost your item near something that you hold sacred. It could be near an altar or a place where you keep special items, special family photos, a place where you pray or meditate, something of that nature. You could have also lost your item near a door. So check at the thresholds, check at the corners. Also, I can't emphasize enough, we've already got a lot of red here in these cards, but we also on the back of the deck energies, we've got quite a bit of red. Okay, so don't overlook red. There's something about the color red where your item is at. Okay, your item could be near a kitchen table. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I showed you this card too. These are like small blue items. This is looking kind of like some kind of a beaker or a vase or something, but it doesn't have to be a beaker or a vase. It could just be something blue or small, a bowl, or even a box, something that's blue, okay? What else? It could be between something, right? Like it could be between two things, like a couch and a wall, or between two pillars if you have pillars in your home or near your yard. It could be, stuck between something having to do with people. It could be like, he's got a robe on, he's got special clothes on. It could be like stuck between like a laundry basket and the wall, or between two laundry baskets. Let's see here. This shapeshifter card, it kind of reminds me of like that static that you see on the TV, like when there used to be antennas. And so that's what it reminds me of. So for some of you, you could have lost your item near the television. You could have also lost it near something that takes the shape of something, or something that changes shape. Maybe you have some kind of pottery or a statue, or maybe you have some kind of malleable art, or something that you can change the shape of. You may have lost it near something like that. Okay, group 1, I'm just checking one last time to see if I notice anything else. Oh yeah, the one last thing is that I am seeing like some kind of viney, plant-like themes here. With this Page of Stones card, this Lynx, this cat is like on a tree, lots of limbs and kind of viney things. This card as well. This one has flowers, but it's all viney, kind of a lot like stringy plant-like things. Ace of Pentacles has like kind of some stringy plant-like symbolism. Same with this card that has the links. It also has tree and limbs. So I think I already said maybe earlier that it could be near a cat tree, or a tree that your cat likes to climb, but it could also be just around plants or some kind of viney thing, like a dendritic type of shape. You may have something else that's like dendritic. But yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing, group 1. Okay, so I really hope that this gave you some clues as to where you can find your item. If you found your item, I would really love to know. But that is what I have for you, group 1. I hope this was fun. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell for all notifications if you'd like to be notified of my next video. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading. Bye, group 1. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this candy, then this is your group. Okay, group 2. So there's not as much red in this group as there was in group 1, but I will say that there is some red here that's still drawing my attention. All the back of the deck energies I'm using to include in all the readings, and because we have these 2 cards here, as well as this one, this is kind of red, I can't ignore the fact that we have a whole lot of red on the back of the deck energies, so if there's red in the reading, I am calling that out. So I'll just show you. Okay, all the red, hopefully you can see that. There's just a lot of red in this reading. So for some of you, probably less of you than in group 1, but still some of you may be missing your item near something that is red, near or in something that is red. Okay. Besides that, I'm seeing actually a lot more pastel colors in this reading. So for most of you, I'm going to say that whatever you're missing, your item is near something that is a light color. Definitely a pastel color, or, something light. It could be even near a light. Okay, here with the star bathing, and we also have this back of the deck energy here with, let's see here, I'm looking at the imagery, so I'll put it this way. Okay, so we have 2 cards of star imagery indicating actual light. This looks like actual light as well, so whatever you're missing could be near actual light, a lamp, something where there might be like next to a floodlight, or just something that shines a bright light, right? The stars shine brightly, and so does this. So I'm getting something that shines really bright. Okay, another thing I'm seeing is animals. This deck happens to be a deck of animals, so it doesn't surprise me that there's an animal on this card. But these 2 cards here, they come from decks that aren't just animals. So the fact that we have animals here tells me that whatever you're missing, your item could be near wherever your animal plays, wherever your animal likes to climb around or roam around. And because we have a horse here, that tells me that, it could have been lost in a pasture or a barn. We do have 2 cards that sort of look the same, not the same, but very similar. We've got this like green tree-like imagery. Doesn't have to be a tree that you lost your item near, but it could be a tree, it could be any kind of greenery, really. In these cards too, you notice like this one has the ripples of water. So if you've got like a pond in your yard or a lake nearby, you could have lost it in or near a lake, We have this waterfall behind here. So it could have gotten lost, like if you were on a hike or a walk or some kind of nature area. It says environment. So, I suppose even inside your home could be your environment, but because of the greenery, I'm getting that for some of you, you may have lost it outside near some greenery or near some water. When you think about what you lost and when you lost it, that might help, right? Because it's like, well, I remember losing it when I was on a hike, so that would make sense then. But if you didn't go on a hike, and we've got cards here that are indicating that your item may have been lost outside, and you have certain things around your house that are, shrubs or plant-like, or some kind of a water feature that you may have. So just kind of take what I'm saying very broadly and kind of expand your imagination around what I'm saying so that you can almost intuit yourself where you may have lost your item. In fact, and I think this is Spirit being kind of funny, because what Spirit is saying here is that what you need to do with this particular Ace of Swords card, this is definitely telling me that what you need to do is close your eyes, ask Spirit, where is my whatever, and then say your missing item, and then wait there and hear and listen or see with your third eye and see if you can visualize or hear in your mind where it might be. Some of you may be clairsentient, so you might feel like, oh, I feel, I feel cold, or I feel, however you feel when you're next to a waterfall or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to get you to understand that you can use your clairsenses to pick up and receive messages. And that is exactly what you're being advised to do. Okay? So try it. Try it, and you'll be surprised. A lot of times I do this, and I'm almost like, if I'm not given the exact location, I'm given something near it. For example, I had a spot on my carpet that I needed cleaning, and I was frustrated because I thought I had gotten rid of my pet spot carpet cleaner when my kitty died. And so I thought, oh boy, I'm going to have to invest in another one, and I didn't really want to spend another $100 or so on a new spot cleaner. But then I got this image in my mind of the closet downstairs, and I didn't know why, but I was like, okay, maybe I'll just go down there and look, and there was my carpet cleaner. So it was just like, wow. It really works. So if you haven't tried it before, give it a whirl. Okay, what else am I seeing here? The Ten of Wands card, besides the fact that it's red, it could literally be in something red. There's just so much red around here. You could have a butterfly fixture. You could like butterflies and have, butterfly art. There could be something associated with butterflies near or around where you lost your item. There's a castle in the background. You may have lost it near a building. And since we're outside the castle, it would have been outside the building. The Ten of Wands itself in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's like this person is carrying 10 wands, 10, staves on their back. They're almost to the finish line, reaching their destination. So what I get from that energy is that you may have lost your item near somewhere where you have kind of put in a lot of work. It could be literally at your job, It could be also like if you've done a lot of yard work or something and you've been focusing on a certain area in your yard. But it would be like hard work or something that was extremely burdensome. And it doesn't have to be physical, it could be mental as well. So, if you're stressing out about something while you're sitting at your desk, maybe it's near your desk, something that would indicate burden or carrying a lot of weight. And by weight, I mean just burden, okay, of any kind. Okay, another thing that I was seeing here is the Emperor card. The thing that stuck out at me for some reason was it's not a staff. It's not a wand. I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it's whatever he's holding. Okay, and also here with the back of the deck, we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is also holding, I'm going to try and get these so that they're not moving around. The Hierophant is also holding some kind of official item. And so is this guy. So we've got like this kind of like king, authority, head of something. Some kind of rulership, right? Like each of these men are in their environments. They're in their traditional environment that they would be in, but they're reigning over something. Okay, something about men ruling and the environment that they rule in, and also whatever they're holding, some kind of a staff, or I really wish I could remember, if somebody can remember the word that I'm looking for, but it's the thing that, a king or a queen holds. I can't remember the name. But, that's kind of a theme there with those three cards, where wherever your item was lost, it may have been near, something that looked like a throne, or even like your desk chair, right? Because if you're sort of like ruling over your home or ruling over your business, your desk chair would be kind of like your throne. Could be literal. It could be near the toilet too. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? But that thing that they're holding, I'm not quite sure how that adds to the equation here, but for some reason that stuck out at me, and all three of those men were holding that official kind of wand-like thing. So maybe your item is near something like that. The other thing I noticed here, the Emperor card is the number 4 card. We also have the 4 of acorns. So 2 4s. 4s indicate 4 corners, 4 walls, a structure like a home, a solid foundation, to some degree balance and equality. Okay, something that supports something else. So with those themes in mind of the number 4, you could kind of extrapolate from there and see if you couldn't think about what comes to mind when I said those words and look in those places. The 4 of acorns, it has this big, fat walrus, and he's really cute. He looks like, he looks like you want to hug him. Okay, and it says comfort and community. So it could be, your last item could be near something that is comfortable, or something where is in a common area, like your living room, your kitchen, or some place where you host others, because the Four of Acorns is the Four of Wands, and in the traditional Rider-Waite, we're looking at like a celebration, even a celebration outside, where somebody may be celebrating like a wedding or some kind of, family community celebration. It's kind of a success and celebration card. Also indicating, because of the four, indicating some kind of stability or coming together of support, like community. So there could be like an outdoor area where you entertain at your home. Or it could be like with the comfort, it could be like near your recliner or near your bed, or someplace that you rest, someplace that you find comfort. It could be literally a chair here. We've got this person sitting. So she's not actually in a chair, but she is sitting, indicating that there could be a chair involved. She's actually surrounded by water. So you could have lost your item near a shower or a bathtub or in the bathroom because of the throne and the water and the fact that she's sitting down. Let's see if I'm getting anything else, group 2. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, group 2. Okay, if this resonated and you were able to find your missing item, I'd really love to know. I'd love to know if this was helpful. Okay, like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell for all notifications if you'd like to be notified of my next video. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading. Bye, group 2. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this candy, then this is your group. Okay, group number 3. Where is your missing item? I'm using these cards here on the table, as well as the back of the deck energies, when I am called to. So in this reading in particular, I'm definitely seeing a lot of purple. So we've got this guide card here. I don't know if you can tell that it's purple. I'm just going to pick this up. We also have the Belladonna card. This card has kind of a lot of purpley hues, as well as this card here, back of the deck energies. Hopefully you can see all of that. So a lot of purple. I would say also, crown chakra energy, as far as what you're missing, whatever item it is that you're missing. It could be near something purple, in or near something purple, or having to do with in or near something that is of, your connection to spirit. So it could be around like a meditation area, or wherever you spend time in a sacred place. This card, the other thing that stuck out to me here was this purple, like pearly type thing. And with the Belladonna card, there's like some pearly purple things on there too. So something about pearly purple things. If you have something purple or pearly that's purple, maybe there's, even something outside, could be inside or outside, but Belladonna is a plant. Belladonna is actually a poisonous plant. and it's something that would grow outside. Your lost item could be outside, could be near a poisonous plant. Sometimes, like I have foxglove growing in my backyard. Foxglove is beautiful, and it grows pretty heavily here in my area, but it's poisonous. It's not unusual to live near a poisonous plant. So it could be that your lost item is near something, and belladonna happens to be a very poisonous plant. So, like, if you have something poisonous in your yard, or maybe you have a plant in your house that's like poisonous to your animals, it could be something like that as well. Or it could be something that is poisonous in the sense that it could hurt someone if they ingested it or something. So maybe it would be like near a medicine cabinet, or even a knife drawer, something like that, right? So kind of expand your mind around what could be dangerous that you may have lost your item near. Something inside your house or outside. The belladonna card, I'm getting a lot of like nighttime energy, and the same here with the guide card. You can see the stars behind this person. It's like nighttime here, and same with this card. So you could have lost your item at nighttime. So if you think back to like when you retrace your steps, it could have been at nighttime that you lost it. So if you were coming home at night after being somewhere, you could have lost it at wherever you were at night. You could have lost it on your way from the car to the house. Something about nighttime is important for some of you. Another thing is that there's these two kind of star energies, and I'm also getting like nighttime energy with this, right? Because you can't see stars unless it's nighttime. So nighttime energy for sure in this group. Like you may have not been able to find your missing item because it was dark. It could also just be in a dark place, like maybe you lost it in a closet, inside your car, like on the floor under your seat. Something about its location or when it was lost was in the dark or during dark hours. Okay, another thing I'm getting, and this was actually something that I noticed in a prior group, but this Emperor card, like there was another Emperor card in a prior group, and this Emperor card is also holding a staff of some kind. I can't remember the name of the things that, like a king or a queen would hold. I wish I could remember that word. But anyway, back of the deck energy, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Emperor here in this spread. So these are like official people of leadership, people with a lot of knowledge, wisdom. They're holding these kinds of like rulership staffs. So I'm really not sure why I'm being so drawn to those, but something about what you lost may be relevant to some kind of a symbol or representation of rulership. Okay, and like I said in a prior reading as well, when we're talking about like where you lost something, a person of authority or a person of, somebody that runs things, somebody that is the head of something, they might, when we're talking about where you may have lost something, you think about like where you might sit when you rule over something. So like your desk chair, even your recliner, possibly even your bed. But maybe you have like a command station in your house, or maybe it's someplace at work where you sort of preside. Oh, also, one of the things I noticed, because we have the belladonna card here, and this is a toxic, dangerous plant. We also have this emperor here, and this emperor happens to be holding a gun. You can see here. Okay, so like something deadly. There's a couple of cards here about something being deadly. So if you can think about something that might be deadly in your house, in your workplace, in or around your house or where you live, something about deadliness, okay, or something about dangerousness or toxicity. Wherever you lost something, it could be near something like that. This card here, the guide, and then this card here, this person looks like they're in meditation or doing some kind of scrying or trance work. We also have the Hierophant, which is a spiritual leader. Okay, and then this person here with the Eight of Stones, although this is the Eight of Pentacles card, we've got like some incense burning. This is a sacred thing that he's doing. So I'm getting like sacred energy from several cards here. So your item could be lost near somewhere where you do meditate or where you do take time for yourself or where you do practice your skillfulness or your dedication to something. Okay, these two cards, when I'm looking at color, your item could be lost not just near something purple, but perhaps something yellow, because the yellow is kind of popping out at me. We've got some yellow flowers in the background here. Or even something gold. Something yellow or gold. This person, and actually both of these people, these are people of like luxury. Okay, so you may have lost your item near something of luxury, something of high value. You could have lost it near your closet, honestly, or wherever you keep your nice clothes. If you have a bird, you may have lost it near a bird cage. If you have like yellow flowers, daisies of some kind, sunflowers, you may have lost it near those kinds of flowers. You also may have lost your item near something where you are, like the Nine of Pentacles, it's like the recognition card from the Eight of Pentacles. It's like recognizing that you have made it. You did the hard work. You are the Nine of Pentacles is about like the next step up from the Eight. So we're talking about a person who's been very skillful, been very hardworking, worked for what they have, and they have something to show for it. They have, abundance, prosperity, independence, financial stability, financial independence, and beauty and luxury. So we're talking about like something of status. Your lost item could be next to something of status. Or somewhere near where you display something you're proud of, like a trophy or a certificate or something that just is of value to you, that you like, something, maybe a memento that you got from a celebration or an award ceremony or something like that. The Eight of Stones, we have actually two. This is called Eight of Stones, and this is called Eight of Crystals. But this is both of these cards, sorry, let me get these. Both of these cards are the Eight of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. So having two cards that are the Eight of Pentacles, this is telling me that you may have lost your item at work. Like, that's really a strong indicator, actually. You may have lost your item at work or near work. Wherever you hone your skills at. So it doesn't have to be at work. You could maybe have a workshop or a garage that you work in, or an art space, or just a space in your home, you know, like a hobby room or something like that. Somewhere where you practice your craft, where you get good at your skills, something that you are using to build upon. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a workplace. It can be something where you're practicing your skills, you're building something, you're creating something. Okay, with this Aletheia card, this is an interesting card because, like I said, there's like this pearly purple thing. We also have like a shiny gold thing. So earlier when I was saying yellow or gold, this is what I'm talking about, because literally we have like the gold pentacles here, we have gold flowers here, and then we have like a gold coin here. So it could be that you lost something that was gold, or your lost item is near something yellow or gold. I'm also getting that your lost item could actually be in a box. You may have actually like put it away somewhere and you didn't realize that you actually put it away. I do that. Another place you could have lost your item is some place that is like contrasty. So like, for example, if you have two rooms, one of them is painted a light color and one of them is painted a dark color. So, you know, look in one of those, one or both of those two rooms that are like adjacent to each other, because these are connected. This black and white is connected, but it's like there's contrast. So think about where you were, when you lost it, and if there's some kind of contrasty thing, like maybe you have a white carpet and a black couch. Okay, maybe it's like under your couch or between the wall and the couch. Or maybe what you lost is something light colored, but you lost it in something dark, or vice versa. There's something contrasty about where you lost your item. There's two cards here with water. So, you know, it could very well be that you lost your item at a beach. You could have lost it at a lake, a stream, some sort of outdoor water area. You know, if that's the case, you know, who knows if you'd ever find something like that. But yeah, I'm getting like it's kind of lost. If you did that, that's just kind of lost, because what I heard in my head when I saw this was when pigs fly. Okay, so if you lost it at the beach, you know, you're kind of SOL. Somebody needs to look in their shoes. Okay, whatever you lost might be in your shoe. And with this card, I'm getting to look at the top of your closet. Like, you may be missing something that you put away. So it could be that you put it away in the top of your closet or on a high shelf. Yeah, here we also have the panda bear. So we've got, again, this black and white imagery. So yeah, there's something contrasty that's important for several of you. Okay, so one last thing that I noticed, and I didn't say this for any of the other groups, but I was called to say this for this group for some reason. This is the Three of Cups. It's a back of the deck energy, so it's, it wasn't from the table, but I'm being called to let you know that you may have lost it at a party. Okay, yeah, so that's what I have for you, Group 3. I hope that this helps. If this resonated or if you found your item, I'd really, really love to know where you found it and if this was relevant to you. Yeah, but that's what I have, okay? So like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell for all notifications if you'd like to be notified of my next video. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading. Bye, Group 3. Hello, Group 4. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this kind of chocolate candy, then this is your reading. Okay, Group 4, where did you lose your missing item? Okay, first of all, I'm being called to tell you that for many of you, you left it at your father's house. And with the Toad card, I'm being called to tell you that you left it at your ex's house. I'm sorry. Okay, besides that, there's a whole lot of masculine energy on this table, okay? We have the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. We also have, this gentleman here. This is actually the Justice card. Yeah, it's actually the Justice card, I believe. But anyway, so something about masculine energy, father figure, husband, an ex, a boyfriend, a male friend, a brother, something about masculine energy is coming through this reading. So where you lost your item, it could have been near where the masculine in your life resides. Could be their side of the bed. It could be in their side of the closet. It could be in their car. It could be, someplace that they like to be. Someplace they sit. Someplace they go. Yeah, so here we have the King of Swords, and then we also have the Justice card in the Wildwood Tarot. And so it's like the King of Swords is kind of like the mini Justice card. So something about justice or balance or even karma could be relevant to where you lost your item. So you could have lost it, at an attorney's office, at court. You could have lost it in a place of business or someplace where you need to go for official business. Okay, also what I'm seeing here is we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Those are like opposing energies. This is like the slowest moving knight with earth energy, and this is the fastest moving knight with air energy. So there's something about this dichotomy or contrast, something about one thing being slow and the other thing being fast. So wherever you lost your item, it could be where you sometimes go slow and sometimes go fast. Like maybe it's in your car. Maybe it's, rush hour traffic. Or some other place with attributes of you moving slow and fast. We also have 2 king energies here. A king is a ruler. A king is a person of authority. So wherever you lost your item, it could be wherever this kind of energy would preside. So it could be in your office. It could even be in your car if you work like on the road. And I'm seeing a hotel room for those of you who may work on the road. Yeah, and I'm getting some like travel energy with this card as well. So there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of masculine energy here on the table. The only feminine energy I'm seeing are these 2 cards, and they're quite feminine. What I'm seeing here is one person facing away and this person facing toward us. So something about facing away and facing toward. You could have left your item near a mirror. You could have left your item near a picture or some kind of framed object. With the toad and the ocean here, for some of you, you may have lost it in a body of water, like outdoors. I'm also seeing star energy as well. We've got stars in the sky here and a star here in the Father card. So something about nighttime is important. There's stars here in this card as well. So yeah, you may have lost it at night, or you may have lost it in some place that's dark. There's a cave here. Your lost item may be in some kind of cavernous area, some kind of a box. I mean, this could also just represent your home. This bear is guarding this home. Okay, I'm also seeing the Big Dipper in the background. We've got the Northern Lights as well. So this is telling me that we're facing north. So if you feel like you may have lost it in a certain area, the guidance here is to face north. Okay, if you are like me and you like to sit under the stars and moon, wherever you like to sit outside, you could have lost your missing item there. You could have lost it under a large tree. Maybe you have a large tree in your yard, or maybe you like to sit near a tree at your work during lunchtime. With the Big Dipper in the background too, I'm also getting that you may have lost your item in the kitchen. I'm seeing also here this Knight of Pentacles is holding a sack. So you may have stuffed your item that you've lost in a bag or in a container of some kind. It may still be, I mean, this is like a brown bag. It may still be like in the bag that you bought it in. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, this card here is kind of interesting. So this person is very like formal, and her surroundings are quite ornate. So I'm getting that you may have lost, for some of you, probably not all of you because I'm only seeing this in one card, but for some of you, you may have lost your item near something fancy or something kind of ornate, detailed. Like maybe there's a room in your house that you have beautiful wallpaper, or maybe you have a certain, like maybe it's in your closet where you have a dress that's like ornately beaded. This frame here is like also ornate. I'm just going to hold this up to the camera. So hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like some kind of an area that's has fancy decorations, or that feels like high quality or something like that. It could be even your bedroom. She almost looks like she's laying in bed with like a really nice comforter on her bed. And for some of you, with this horse, the King of Acorns, which is the King of Wands, this horse is... I mean, for me, horses represent freedom. And this horse is like expressing freedom, expressing itself. So I'm getting that where you may have lost your item is in an area where you feel free to express yourself, in an area where you feel that you can be free, or feel that sense of freedom, or not be inhibited. So, I mean, that could just even be in your bedroom, but it could be somewhere else. It could be outdoors, like maybe you have a field outside, or maybe you just like driving down an open highway or something like that, where there's a feeling is what I'm talking about. So it could be any place, wherever you feel free and uninhibited. So that could be where you lost your item. For some of you, I'm being called to say that you lost it in the knife drawer, or lost it near where you keep knives in the kitchen. For some of you, you may have lost it by your motorcycle or your vehicle. Okay, and I think the last thing I'm seeing here is with this Great Bear card, the imagery here, it's like there's two trees coming along the sides here, and then there's something in the center. So I'm getting that whatever you lost may have been between something, or even like in a place where you would normally see through something. So maybe you have a yard with like two trees that you can walk through, or I mean, I'm almost getting like this portal energy here with this card. So it could be like you could have lost your item near a threshold of a door. It could be a door like going into or out of your house. It could be a door that goes to like we're seeing the bear here, but what the bear is representing is judgment. But that bear is like something kind of intimidating. So maybe you lost it in a place that feels intimidating, or where you may feel judged. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, group 4. I hope this was helpful and that you were able to find your missing item. If this resonated, or if you were able to find it, I'd really love to know if this helped. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell for all notifications if you'd like to be notified of my next video. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading. Bye, group 4.